We should do something.
Something is stranger, stirring up disco, whipping up something, whispering something.
Danger, danger.
Some must think what they could do to the status quo.
I can't have people staring at me. I really can't.
They're gonna steal, plunder, and village, or they're gonna take over the village. Or just sit on your butts and do nothing and wait. Let's enter up your rational state. Nervous, better get tense. Better not let them. Angry, mom. See in black and white. You might not have a veil to borrow. But you're saddled with your sauce. Some must pay. We're an angry mob. What are we? We're an angry mob. Look at this
Corn.
Corn. Corn. Corn.
Corn.
Everything's on a cob. The whole planet's on a cob. Go, go, go.
Look at this graph! Look at that guy!
My name is Jeff.
So, is anybody else's brain hurt after that?
I muted halfway through.
How could you mute that? That's the classic stupidity in every form.
Well, someone was calling my name in the background, and I had to be prepared.
Okay, there's that then.
Oh, we were doing a thing. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
No.
Of course, we were doing a thing.
Yeah, I was kind of.
No, okay, yeah.
I've seen it before. It's not bad. I honestly love how they did the editing, especially for a 3D model. It didn't look as bad.
What?
What?
Well,
Dude,
you know what I mean. They kept it from looking wonkier than it needed to be on the frame rate. And yes, I know it's from the actual movie. I'm saying that whoever did the editing also made sure it didn't have any of those weird shaped faces. Although I'm probably just going crazy.
Yes, you are. So, yeah. Anyway, let's... Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show. I am your host for another week of the Brony community. I, of course, am Circuit Main. And we are joined by a wonderful group of panelists here. We already heard Toa, so let's hear from everybody else. We've got Deathlight.
Hi.
DM21.
Winter is coming.
Textalion.
Rest in peace, Parents Grill.
I still got questions regarding that, but I'll leave that alone for now. And Suki if the Taco Ascended.
Hello.
And we also have the random person who... I think they get the joke, but I don't think they get it either. I don't know. It's Schrodinger's Toakoi, I guess.
At this point, I'm just here because I like you people.
We'll go with that.
Well, I just posted how my brain feels after that video, so...
Yeah! Yeah,
Wait, I gotta check this out.
It was a classic YouTube poop video. It was amazing, but it was... Yeah, it's still a headache, but...
Well, Coldust put his creation in backstage.
Oh, yeah, that. I love that. We'll definitely be showing that off in a little bit.
Content creation up there.
Yeah.
There it is. No thoughts. Brain scrambled egg.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I'm here to bring you everything of the Brony community for this week, and this week is going to be a bit, not exactly a filler, more like, we're clearing house a bit. The big thing is that ever since I've been doing the show, granted, it wasn't as bad as it was before because, essentially, the Brony community makes a lot of videos, and we do have a small video segment that we throw in there to throw some of the best that we find for the week, but there's some good ones out there, and I keep trying to hold on to them because of the possibility of a rainy day where maybe the Brony community might be quiet for a few weeks or something, and the videos aren't coming as plentiful. So, I have something that we can make sure we get our video block filled. Unfortunately, the holding back on videos has amounted to over 100 tabs in Chrome. I don't know exactly how many tabs. All I know is at this point, my memory actually is taken up by about 40% anytime I open up Chrome now. Obviously, that's not good, especially for a podcast.
When the show is away, the Bronies will play.
Yes. So we're going to spend today playing a little bit of catch up, especially since we missed about a week or two worth of videos. Along with that, we are going to play a large chunk of these videos that I have been holding in reserve for the longest time. So we're going to get a little mix of old school, new school, above school, overboard, underboard, weatherboard, and motherboard. So I hope you're all ready.
In about 2 weeks, we're going to have another skip show against Shotgun.
Well, yeah, that's also another thing entirely. But that is, I'm going to. Oh, that's right. Ooh, that's right. Oh, I think I might need to talk to Cole about. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can summon him from the ether here. Let's see. Coal dust trains. Eggnog. No, wait, that's me. Eggnog is me.
No, I think we have the messenger of the gods sending his word.
I'm still here.
Let's see. Coal dust trains, eggnog, marsupial. Oh, there he goes. Okay, that worked. All right, Coal Dust. I'm sorry to bring you on early, but this actually just crossed my mind, and unfortunately, we all know that I can't remember anything after 5 seconds. So, we do have truck.
You brought me on?
Yeah, I'm as scared as you are.
Because I have a good memory apparently. Wait, what? Since when?
Well,
Apparently, Turkey has a memory of a goldfish.
Hey, I have a memory of a goldfish for a good reason. I've been alive too long.
If you take a goldfish and add a goldfish, what more do you get?
2 goldfish, they don't know each other.
All right. Anyway, before we start talking about going crackers because of goldfish. Anyway, the thing is, now I know you were talking about doing something special for a pre-show, and it just dawned on me that not this week, but the next week after, I'm going to be going to TrotCon, and I will not be able to do a show proper on Monday.
Oh shit.
So I was wondering if maybe you want to see about finagling something interesting and fun for everybody for the holidays while I'm busy trying to get myself back home during snowstorms on a Southwest flight.
By the way, Cole, it is the 20th. You might want to mark this down.
And thank God it's a Southwest flight and not freaking Spirit Airlines. I'll be praying to whoever I had if that was the case.
So that's the 20th?
I believe it's the 20th, yes.
I can try to like hodgepodge something together. I guarantee it won't be great, but hey, I can see what I can do.
Awesome, and thank you so much. Sorry to pull you away, and we'll probably be pulling you back again when we get to the content creation.
Okay.
Unless you want to hang around here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here on the news and stuff. Despite the fact that we're going to be clearing house, we still got our standard quo that we have to go with. And let's go ahead and just start off right at the bat with conventions. So, yes, TrotCon is set to be happening here in the next week and a half. And people are excited, mostly because I was able to fill up all of the spots in my hotel room with other con-goers, so get a nice little Yay.
Rooms.
Yeah, and then I put them all together in a chat room together to meet each other. I had 100. There's 100 message marker on my Discord, but these guys are chatting it up like crazy. It's nice and heartwarming, but it's like, oh god, what have I done?
So what
Those
shots
out
are you
there,
bringing?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. What alcohol are you bringing, dude?
Well, actually, I'm probably gonna bring some actual eggnog. And oh, here's the fun thing. Now, actually, you know what? You brought the other thing up that I'm gonna go ahead and address now. So. The other thing is, a couple of weeks ago, I decided I was going to learn how to make Irish coffee. An actual Irish coffee.
It's a lot of work.
It's not as hard as you might think. The question is, how you make simple syrup and also the proper Irish whiskey to put into it. Other than that, it's really the coffee. The coffee is the mainstay. It's just how you mix it all together. That's the important part. And I actually have the recipe down in my head now. I can make a beautiful Irish coffee. The problem is I also have half a bottle of Irish whiskey from Bushmills sitting right here.
Yum.
Or at least it was half a bottle. It went down a little bit more after my unfortunate incident with some pumpkin spice milk that was neither pumpkin nor spice and questionably milk anymore at that point too.
Where did you buy this?
It was a local grocery store. In this case, it's probably more known as Kroger, though it's known differently here.
Oh.
Utah, that might be what, Ralph's out there?
It might be. It's not Ralph's for me. It's called Smith's, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, Smith's.
My
Kroger is called Dylan's.
But yeah, it's the same. It's the same group of people essentially. Yep. Or at least enough that they're enough closely related that one has the other does. But yeah. In any case, so I have a third of Irish whiskey still. I thought I'd have a little bit of fun with it, so I'm going to grab a shot glass before the videos, and I want the chat room to suggest to me, let's make a little drinking game out of this for the videos.
Okay, I got my whiskey. Let's do this.
So the chat room, what do you think should be our drink rule? And please, let's make it not so obvious like anytime they say apples, because we almost died that time.
Yeah. Take a shot every time.
I would join in on this, but I'm already tired enough as it is.
No, it's okay. This was something I literally came up with about 20 minutes ago, so...
Makes sense.
So yeah, if you want to join in
with
please
like cooler, but I have a bit of a headache right now.
Can't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for the week.
I have to say, I drank the night before work quite a few times.
Same.
But yeah, as for what I'm actually going to take to the convention with me, I'm going to figure it out when I get to the convention. Because unfortunately, Utah has some really stupid liquor laws. And liquor prices. And liquor prices because of it. So... I'm better off waiting until I actually get there.
Yeah. It's cheaper to do so, and you don't gotta check any liquid in your luggage.
And you don't have to go through the hassle of customs and searches.
Oh, it's not that bad as long as you put it on check-on luggage. Don't do it on carry-on for the love. No, they will kill you.
Oh, they'll make you throw it out.
Yeah, they'll make you throw it out. You don't want to do that. No.
Also, I don't know why you guys hate when I repeat stuff that was just said.
I don't know either. Anyway, so the convention, that is what's going on there. Of course, after that, we won't have another convention till Vancouver, and then HarmonyCon, which looks like they're really hitting it up really well. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to attend it though, so that's the one convention I'm not going to be able to get to just yet. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and do a little bit of our warming our vocal cords and such with What's Up, Brony? So I already went off a little bit about what was going on with my future comp plans. So I asked the rest of you, what's up, Bronies?
Trying to rig a model, being dickish, and we should really keep it short because look at time.
Well, I mean, we got plenty of time. We got video time. Oh, well, I see your point.
I'll keep it brief. I'm fucking tired.
My man.
I'm so tired. Honestly, I feel it. I feel the tiredness.
Oh, yeah.
I worked 14 hours, slept for about 4, went back and did 7.
Something feels illegal there.
I didn't quite do that. I just for some reason couldn't sleep last night. Like maybe slept like 2 hours, then basically did the full work day today, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Same.
Which unfortunately today was not a mentally stimulating day. So unfortunately it didn't help wake me up.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad day for me. It wasn't a good day either. It was just a day, and those are the days I'm happiest. I'm not happiest, but I'm okay with. I'm okay with.
I had a pretty
days.
good day, but it was slushy all over, and going out with the dog, it just tired me out more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going through all that slush.
All right.
I was so upset. I got sick, and I was horribly sick all weekend. And today it started snowing. I was so upset.
Oh, that sucks. I might finally get some snow here in my area in a few days, but it's really hard to tell. It's just been cool. Not even cold, just cool.
It's weird. Yeah, I was like sitting in the 50s in December. I was like, no, this isn't right, dude. It should be like 0 degrees.
Don't worry. It's just a lip. I'm not gonna make that joke. No, I'm so tired of that. And let's move on.
Cold
All right.
snap. Great.
Anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony before we go ahead and talk about news? Let's go ahead and talk about news. So, concept art. Yes, it's still a thing, and amazingly enough, we only have a few this time around.
Hooray.
We're running out.
No, yeah, but this was supposed to happen. This was to happen, and we were begging for it to run out because there was just so much of it. It's so great, but oh god, we just spent the last 2 months and a half on this stuff, and it's amazing. But oh, worlds. So there was an interview with the directors of the My Little Pony movie for Generation 5, and it also included more concept art because why not? Of course, if you want to see the interview itself, it's right here. But we're here for the concept art. Because what?
Damn that Twilight.
Yeah, get the
Twilight.
concept of Earth Pony Twilight there. Of course, I did like the Izzy, and it took me a second there. I thought that was a rose. I thought Izzy was just doing the rose and the teeth thing.
No, it's a paintbrush.
I'm Izzy Montoya. You unicorn my father.
Also, Circuit. I don't know why, but I look at this I look at these drawings, and the first thing that comes to mind is the stupid thing from SpongeBob. It's a giraffe.
Let's see.
Oh God, we're old.
And
just an observation.
Yeah. Of course, concept here you get to see the black and white, I guess you could say, the uncolored 3D models of some of the characters. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yep.
And also, actually, that's kind of cool. You get a little bit.
Oh, right before they change the character designs.
Yeah, their initial thoughts and then the actual designs afterwards.
Earlier design of Izzy's not bad, but I actually prefer her.
I kind of like Hitch's colors a bit more than what we got, but it looks more like he's a Shining Armor ripoff.
Yeah, that's what people would have gravitated towards, because that's what I thought too.
His hooves are also neon.
He's so shiny. I love it.
We give him the shiny hooves, man. We gotta give him the shiny hooves.
Bright like a diamond.
His hooves are almost the same color as his final model's hair.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not too strung up on Hitch. I feel like they could have done a little bit better with the coloring, but who am I to... I mean, my biggest complaint is toothpaste hair there, and we all know it.
Yep.
Yeah, you prefer the red design.
No, I just don't like the toothpaste hair. I'm not a big fan.
If she had the hair from the earlier design, but the final model.
I don't know. I'm just not a big... maybe that. I'm just not a big fan of the mopey design that she had, but I just don't like how it looks like you got a dollop of toothpaste there. It's driving me crazy.
Original Pip design. Or no, original Zip design by Gwen from Total Drama Island.
That thought did cross my mind.
All right.
Child is here.
Now here's a bunch of more concept arts because we can. Of course, we have the. It looks like this was actually the area where
Yeah, that's the
station,
airport.
the airport
Yeah.
station. Yeah, you want to call it. Yeah, little early station there. Oh, I
There's
think
the
this
old
is
Sage's house.
Was this old sage? Yeah, it does look a little old sagey there, doesn't it? Yeah.
Look, it's warm. There's a fire pit.
What are you doing there? I roast ponies.
Yes.
They're good with the barbecue sauce. And
There's
random
the
hallway.
back alleyway.
Is it a back alleyway? It just looks like it's a
It's an
random...
alleyway.
Yeah, I guess it is an alleyway. I didn't notice the boxes. I thought it was just a bunch of books and scrolls all over the place. But yeah, it is. This is kind of fun. I like the top and the large scenes that we got, but these close ones where you get a little bit more street view of the city, it is kind of nice
realize
too.
how small they are compared to everything. It's great.
Yeah, it really gives you a sense of perspective, and I love that.
Yeah, also small.
Oh shit! Look at this.
Oh, are you talking about the trees?
I don't.
So it's something. I don't know what it is, but there's like the
Timber
trees got
pony?
eyes.
Oh, they're scarecrows. They're scarecrows designed to look like unicorn. Oh.
Scarecrows.
Here I thought
Crystal
they were...
horn, more cute.
Actually, that's
More
funny as
cute.
no, that's funny as hell if you think about it. If they actually made scary looking scarecrows to scare people away, and that's why everybody thought unicorns were like vicious maniacs. Literal scarecrows.
This could be a Frankenstein creation of a pony and a timber wolf.
It could be, but they do
I
say
want a
scarecrow
Timberwolf
horse.
to take control of one of those.
Yes.
Oh, so an evil thought came to mind.
Make it more cute. How can you make this more cute? There is no way to make that cuter. It's terrifying.
Man,
There
remind
was
you-
two. It was like more cute. I love it.
Second man remind you that are cute Timberwolf drawings. Mostly of cubs, but
Wow. The
God
family
damn it, I've been in the furry community too long.
Yeah. I've been in this shit too long. I don't care anymore. I only wear this collar so people just stop asking me.
I wear this collar when it's go time in the bedroom.
Nah, I can actually see that. I just wear this collar so nobody asks if I can collar me. They just leave me alone if I have this on. It's like having a wedding ring when you're...
It's like a wedding ring, yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
We're having a wonderful moment.
Yeah.
we're just enjoying each other's company at this point.
Yeah, we'll go with it. We need the stupidity to flow. Speaking of letting the stupidity flow, they also introduced one concept art that we can probably have a field day with.
Oh, let it begin.
I'm pretty sure people already have.
That vinyl.
Look at all those cutie marks.
The
no.
the G5 cutie mark concepts.
Oh
we
no,
already had
one
a
of them's a
field day with these,
banana.
remember? Except it
I'm
was
sorry,
off of the,
but right down next to the paper clips.
It was just the unicorns, but this
Yeah, it
one,
was the unicorns one, but this one is way...
this is way more expansive.
Right
Okay,
down
hey,
next
look-
to the planets and the paper clips, there's a signpost where what national park kind of thing is they're supposed to be for them to be having a job.
Signpost.
Oh, third row near the middle.
Got it.
Third row at the
I
bottom.
feel-
Sorry, third row from the bottom.
Oh.
Near the middle.
I
there
feel
it is.
bad for
That-
whoever got the cutie marks of the Hasbro.
I don't know about the sign, but the one I like is just 3 to the left of that. You got actual professional
Beer
drunk
liquor,
pony.
never sicker.
There's a damn Rubik's cube.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
And there's
Well, I have
number
a better
sign.
question. What the fuck is going on with the alien near the end of that second row? Sorry, third row.
Oh my god, beside the beer one is a selfie stick.
If you're gonna say third row, make sure you do from the top or bottom because it makes my
Bottom.
life difficult.
Yeah, I'm like,
Bottom
which way?
third row next to the...
Oh, we got a barista. Well, actually, the one below that's scary. Somebody whose whose literal point in life is to be married, just got a wedding.
well,
band.
We have
okay.
Wi-Fi.
Or you get
Circuit
others that
matchmaker.
Oh, there you go, matchmaker.
There you go.
Matchmaker. Yeah.
Marriage counselor.
And
But
we have-
right above that though, we got a barista. Coffee.
Whereas
Oh, the mega horn. There's the mega horn on that row.
Apparently, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Megaphone.
Okay, 5th row up near the middle. There's the macaroons to the left of that. Apparently, a pony is destined to be in Wreck-It Ralph.
See the cookie. Yeah.
Oh my God, they got a Santa pony. Look, right above
yes.
that.
I think
Hey,
I
there's a-
recognize
hey.
one of the cutie marks.
Hey, there's a Sonic pony because it's a chili dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
I don't know
touched
what's
my
sit around
spaghetti?
underneath it.
Right beside the hot dog, there's spaghetti.
okay.
I
Here's a
love
fun
how
one.
nobody talked about the TV or the remote.
You know what? We're considering
That's
they
one
literally
part of
have.
this thing.
Considering this world has actual live streaming, I don't think we're too disturbed by that. It's the genetic modifying there that I'm disturbed by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genetics are magic until you make horrifying abominations.
I was right.
See, I'm just like sitting there thinking the person with the remote controller is a total control freak. You know, they're the total dumb of the bedroom, right?
No, he's probably the unicorn that just kind of has that look of giving up on life because he has to tech support TVs. It won't switch to channel 3. Oh God.
Oh, there's
Have you
a
tried
lip
turning it
stick
off and on again? Have you checked the batteries?
on the top.
Have you tried
floor,
actually
there's
Have you tried actually thinking about it for 5 seconds instead of yelling at me?
There's chat boxes in the 4th row to the left from the TV.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, we found Zuckerberg. Oh God.
They reused,
Well, upside is
Nurse Redheart's cutie mark, also
Yep.
on the 4th row.
we've
Yeah,
actually got a
hearts.
lot of
On the last one on the 4th
Yeah,
row is the
that's-
lipstick cutie mark. Someone's job is to sell or try on lipstick.
No, let's have more fun with that. Their job is escort. They are
Yeah,
literally
the
they are an
mistress
escort.
of the
They're a
night.
glamour model.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the Irish.
Well, we got Trixie's knockoff right down there.
Yep.
A couple of down. Yeah.
You know
Well,
what? You know what
there's a-
concept I really like, Circuit?
What's that?
The concept of more news stories.
That
Yes,
sounds like a
come
good
on.
concept.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and move on. If you want to check this out, be sure to check our news articles. It is in there, but we got plenty more news to talk about.
You're
And we
professional.
only got
Just
uh,
smack it.
22
All right.
minutes before we do the videos.
So, you know what? I'm going to just put this up.
Oh my goodness.
That's more.
So
Big time.
obviously this is hinting at something we've been all eager to see more of. At least I have been, I'm not gonna lie.
I love it. It's just that right amount of dumb.
But yes, apparently Sean Keller, who made the Guardians of Pondonia and has a lemonade recipe I really have to try, appears to be working on the next installment and is right now we don't know when it's coming out, but it looks to be 13 minutes long.
Oh my god.
And also has a lot better than the first one, which I'm still excited even if it's the same as the first one. That just had the mix of stupidity, fun, hilarity, and everything. I would love it either way, but I'm still
Looks like
excited.
that her adversary has a lizard henchman or some sort.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm still... Actually, I wonder if it has anything to do with our magical Wolfman guy.
All don't become
Right, over there is
buddies by
it's
the
amazing
end.
lemonade with the 4 shots of whiskey this time.
Yeah.
It's right over there.
If they all don't become drinking buddies at the very end of this, I'm gonna be disappointed.
So yeah, more Guardians of Pondonia are coming up. Next. So, who wants sadness for Christmas?
I do.
Alright, let's go ahead and disappoint people. Roller Coaster Friendship, Forgotten Friendship, and Best Gift Ever are all slated to leave Netflix at the end of the month.
Now cry, everyone. I
Now-
want my Christmas.
Now feel sad and disappointed and buy the DVDs and download the episodes because who knows where they're going at this point.
Exactly.
But seriously, I am a little disappointed that Best Gift Ever is leaving. But I'm glad that they're at least waiting until after the holiday's over.
That'd be making a lot of kids upset.
The other
I think.
two I understand, but why best gift ever?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly wonder if Netflix is just slowly shedding all the extra stuff, and I don't know where in the hell it's gonna go though. But it really is disappointing.
Does
Or maybe
Hasbro
Hasbro-
have any agreements with other streaming services?
Not to my
Honestly, they
knowledge.
might. They might because Hulu does have the season 9 on it, so they could have an
Yeah.
agreement with them.
Or they're just
But-
taking it off of Netflix so the Generation 5 doesn't have... Generation 4 doesn't seep into the...
It's hard to say because Netflix does seem to be shedding shows here and there. In fact, I've been watching the Zodiac Warriors.
Oh yeah,
Saint Seiya.
Kaon left
Saint
around
Seiya.
November 14th.
Yeah, Kaon left and Saint Seiya is slated to be leaving here in like 9 days, so I have no idea what's going on anymore. It could be Netflix is just trying to get rid of excess stuff, so it's only their stuff that's on Netflix, which is really stupid.
Or they're just not like renewing contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah, which
I'm
is
going-
Basically not spending the extra money.
yeah, which is still annoying and frustrating. Understandable, but still annoying and frustrating. And
Yeah.
also, I am a pirate.
I'm so
Yarr.
upset
Yarr.
I'm so
Yarr.
upset that Transformers Prime seasons 2 and 3 are not there anymore.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, let's face it. We have VPNs just because we know we're gonna have to go back to pirating.
We pretty much are. Yeah, as much it was a nice era, but unfortunately, greed and stupidity. Let's move on. So, if you want to learn how to draw art style, or you just want to have some fun here, a artist has drawn Rainbow Dash in 10 different art styles. Oh God, the Simpsons one is terrifying already.
My eyes!
But yeah, if you really want to check it out,
Oh, that
Ooh,
looks
that,
cool.
yes.
That one's
I was also gonna say the
beautiful.
Simpsons one feels like something I've already seen on YouTube.
I know it feels that way, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Hollow Knight's cute. What's Hello Kitty look like?
Hello,
I'm very
Dashy.
disappointed with the Hollow Knight one.
That looks like something out of not Lisa Frank, but yeah.
But I don't
which
know
one
about
is
this. She
that?
didn't-
Pokemon.
That's probably the Bambi one.
No, I think this is
No, that's
oh,
going
it's a-
from,
oh, it's,
right
uh,
to left.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Oh.
Okay.
Focusing off Rapidash style. Okay.
Okay, you know what, I'm gonna
Moving
pause.
around at the speed of sound.
Okay, yeah, I
No.
didn't even
Why?
need to try. I didn't even need a pause at this one. This is odd too obvious.
Oh my god.
That's, okay,
Sega.
let's see. And
Oh, that's.
Oh, Rugrats.
Nope,
damn it,
Rugrats.
I'm trying. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, you guys are all seeing this anyway. So when I
Yeah.
find the that's not gonna work as much as I'd like it to.
Okay,
Fairy
that's,
Tale.
I think that's Fairy Tale.
Oh look, I got advertisements on how to. Are we sure that's?
It's the only anime here.
Well, also, it also is talking about how to draw anime and manga eyes. So yes, I guess Fairy Tale is the best fit for that. Oh, here's a good one. Anybody know this one?
I can't remember the name of the
Boney
character.
Jack.
I do
Bone, I think
recognize
it's
it.
Bone.
But
Phones. I bought
Was
a
it-
few
oh,
books
was it
from a
books?
thrift store once.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed though. Like I was.
Oh,
I think
the
that's
Hollow
God!
Knight, and it just
That's got
Salvador.
that's got to be
Yeah, that's
Salvador Dali, but
Yeah, that's Dolly.
that's
Dali.
terrifying though.
What?
what's terrifying about it?
You really want me to?
Long dash.
Spindly spider legs.
So it's just long legs, just a long leg dash.
Dashy
Oh,
Bam,
this is so
Dashy Bam.
Bambi. This is so Bambi.
Mhm.
At the very least, Disney, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's very helpful that we have references up top, so we can go, okay, what
Yeah.
style?
But yeah, if you really want to check out how they did it, as well as maybe get some ideas of how to do different art styles and things, go ahead and check it out. It's a lot of fun.
I'm
Let's
very
move on.
disappointed. I wanted to see the Hollow Knight version of her being an actual bug. Instead, they gave her a hollow face. I'm like, damn it.
Nah, I'm okay with a hollow face. But
But
here we
Hollow
go.
Face is kind of the defining.
Behold, more toys!
Oh my
Yay,
god.
more toys.
We got Princess Petal's Royal Room. That's right.
Join me in the royal room.
And
You know
also...
what? I forgot her. I forgot the last name was Petals.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I always make the joke about Trip P. Princess Pip Petals. Yay.
Pipsqueaks.
I don't think it's a last name. I think it's got to be like a middle name kind of situation.
Really?
Because Zip Storm and Pip.
Well, you know horses and their naming. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know. I get where he's going with it, though, because pumpkin cake and pound cake. I don't know. Maybe it is a royal thing, or I don't know. Maybe the queen got around a little bit. The queen could have also gone around a little bit.
And besides, those two were twins. Of course, they gave them nearly the same name.
They're not twins.
Anyway, so
No,
we
pound
got
cake and pumpkin cake.
all right here. Anyway, it looks like the next generation of figures is going to have play lanterns. So instead of shoving ponies into jars, we're shoving them into lanterns.
Ooh, upgrade.
Of course, don't forget all the accessory. Oh my god, it's actually floating and everything like that. I think. I don't know. So, yeah, shove a pony in there, I guess.
No.
Or, actually, it looks like you're shoving him into a gotcha dispenser, too. What the hell? I don't know.
It's a multi-tool.
And, of course, Princess Pip Petals and Princess Pip Petals Playroom with all the... I got no other P words. Here it is.
Presenting.
Paraphernalia. You should have gone with.
There's a computer. There's her computer. Actually, that is funny. You can actually
stop all the downloading.
You can actually see her computer, her streaming computer right there. That's hilarious.
Everything
There's
is
a laptop
gold.
on the other side.
Okay, here's also another question. How long until you think a Brony is going to make this headset?
Not too
There's
long.
already similar ones out there.
I know, so I don't imagine it's going to take long.
No, I don't think so.
This fandom is fast.
It's fast and it's voracious in so many ways.
Yep. It's like, oh look, a new episode. What? So that's why I seen all this art about. Okay.
Pretty much, best way to know new episodes there, you see a bunch of art of things you can't explain.
Yeah.
And isn't a weird crossover like Mordecai. Alright, now for wallpaper. The silhouette, a set of silhouette wallpaper of the main 5, as well as the Alicorn Sunny, because why not? And also the Dio Dictator. You heard me, Sprout. Yeah, you can get a nice set of wallpaper featuring Generation 5's characters, as well as their Mama's Boy, and also the Alicornification.
Corny. Okay.
Corn.
Hmm.
Now,
My name is Rob.
now here's a fun one. The entire story of the Blanks has been done with 15.ai voices. So those of you who can't stand to read NES type scripting
Bloom,
as you're
what are you
playing the
doing out
game,
here all on your own? Hey, Twilight, you'll never guess what we did today.
I need to see how bad this
morning.
is.
That's okay.
Hang
I'll
on.
wait. But then Scootaloo was all like, CNC Park Rangers. Well, I'm sure you. And she said that's
Go
not
see
what
them
hair sounds
Rangers.
like. I'm sorry, but I really need to get going. Take care now.
it's not as bad as you might think. It's actually at least better than most PlayStation voice acting was. And ears on headphones maybe seem redundant, but you know what? Let's go with it. Besides, it's cute. Though, granted, it makes me wonder, I mean, would we ever do anything like that where we would put human ears on the sides of our headphones? Oh, wow. Now my brain...
Maybe Lyra does.
I don't want to think about that now that I think about it.
But I lost it.
It's not bad, but it could. I don't know if it's because they pressed the button really quick or what. But anyways.
I'd say this is definitely worth a look if you don't want to just play the game and you want to enjoy the story of the Blinks with a little bit of our AI voice acting. So I'd say it is definitely worth a go. Anyway, moving right along.
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
So, in Brony Fund This Because You Can merch news, the Equestrian Royalty My Little Pony enamel pin set has popped up on Kickstarter. So, of course, a lot of Kickstarter pin sets have been going up and out, and this is yet another one. If you want to get the all 4 royalty, and including the 5th one, because they actually unlocked Flurry Heart.
Blurry Heart.
So, yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
a snowflake
pins.
underneath a heart. That's kind of inventive.
Yep. These are pretty good sized pins, 2.75 inches, looks like silver metal plating, glitter enamel designs. Granted, they are a little on the expensive side for me, so I'm probably not going to jump on it personally.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get all of them, and I mean all of them, it's $136. So yeah, it's a bit pricey, but it might be worth a look at if you have a little extra money and you want to get some pins. Plus, I always love showcasing awesome little stuff like that. So now for the comics, we talked about issue 5 of the MLP Generations, but we didn't get a chance to look at the cover. And now we got a cover. It just looks like
they're crashing some sort of circus.
It kind of does. It also kind of looks like that, like the evil ponies descending on high for some reason. Just like, we are your gods now. Bring us your virgins. Don't say you don't have any here.
Sorry, we took care of that beforehand.
Granted, this is just cover A. There is still the cover B and retail incentive covers that may pop up. So, well, this definitely won't be the last we'll talk about it. Vark Tech. Alright. And finally, for those of you who are interested in the Crystal Friends, that is the actual name, Equestria Daily did get a box of the Crystal Friends, and they did a quick review of them. Of course, these are the little figures with the Crystal Friends mains, and the little cute with the chibi styles, and oh my god, I think I'm going to make myself sick if I keep talking like this.
You might throw in your voice, too.
I doubt that's going to happen.
No, it's more of your sanity.
Yeah.
It goes down very quickly.
Because I gotta talk like this. Oh, jeez, I sound like I'm making fun of somebody I shouldn't somehow.
I sound like that sometimes.
No, that's terrible. Moving on.
I know somebody that can actually do the woo voice very well. It's scary.
Yeah. But yeah, if you are interested in these, they look like they're pretty good quality. They did a review of them, so you can get an idea of how they saw them and the pricings, of course. Which, yeah, you could still get a full-on box for $75 or get them $13 each. Yay! And that is the news.
You get all 6 in the full box, so.
Oh yeah, you get all 6, and there's a chance you might even get the coveted 7th one that's hidden somewhere, somehow, in some way. Yeah, it's Secret Celestia, I believe. Alright, and with that, that is it for the news, and of course, we are going to move on to our challenge of the week in content creation. Now, to see if we can summon Coal Dust again. Challenge. Pumpkin Spice? No. Toot, train horn. Electric Railroad.
Cole, can you please come to the station center?
I swear I should be able to do better. I gotta come up with better jokes for that. But no, we'll see if Coal Dust comes up. But
you have your luggage waiting for you.
But a reminder to everybody after we go through this, we will be asking for the random poll for next week's challenge. So get your brain cases percolating on what crazy thing you can throw in there for us to try to make art, writing, music, arithmetic, whatever have you. But for that, so the challenge of the week, as chosen by you by random pull, was cupcakes. Sweet, delicious cupcakes. The muffins with frosting. The dessert treat that shouldn't be treated for breakfast, and we all know this.
I'll do it anyways because it is the breakfast of champions.
It's the breakfast of lazy people and coffee drinkers.
Frosting on muffins is a sacrilege to Derpy's eyes.
Yeah, let's not get
Derpy's
into that.
eyes.
Let's not get into that one too much. I can get messy. But we also had the protest initiative challenge. Looks like we don't have a Colda, so Crazy Matt Captain, would you be willing to do the honors?
It was Dice.
Yes, Dice.
Okay, so Battlefield ponies. Got it.
Actually, that was one way to take it.
Uh,
I took a more physical approach personally.
D&D ponies.
So Coldust actually did do a little bit of art on the pre-show for this. And here we have Minty Pony.
She looks like she's ready to murder someone.
She does! She does! I was wondering if I was the only one seeing that.
I want
you. Wait.
Hi.
What do you mean you don't want socks?
What do you mean we're out of socks? What do you mean they were
Where's
last...
the peppermint, bitch? I need my fix.
What do you mean the socks shipment was delayed? Oh, there we go. That's topical. The socks shipment was delayed.
Oh, man.
And of course, we also have Toa. It's a cup of dice.
Literally.
Let's just take a look at it and let him go home. It's a cup with dice in it.
Dice in it.
He calls it cup of dice.
Put enough on and let me go home. I haven't seen that video in forever.
I know, but I just immediately came.
Well, here's the thing. I could honestly make these in real life. You would just need the food 3D printer, and that would just be all either sugar or baked goods. I don't know which.
And also, Deathlight has this.
Don't you hate it when you sneeze and you show who you really are underneath the skin?
So that's your fire horse, whatever it's trying to hide in plain sight.
I think she likes it. I think she likes it. I mean, she's got that little heart thing going on above her ear.
Well, that's just the funny thing. It's like we were making fun. It's like, what happens when he transforms? She thinks he's hot. It's like, oh no!
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh no, he's hot. Literally.
Just because these guys make interesting coworkers because they hate each other's guts.
So co-workers with benefits.
By the way, speaking of dice, I bought a bunch of dice sets and they came in today.
Ooh, nice. All right, and with that, we also have my entries. I did a little bit of art because I actually had some time, so I worked on Hippogriff. Here's a very excited luminous wave with a very big cupcake.
Her eyes are bigger than her stomach.
Yeah, that was a joke there. I think I made them a little too big, though. I think they kind of overdid it just a bit.
No, they get the joke across.
Yeah, if it works, I'll take it. I just wasn't sure.
It's a line.
I wasn't quite sure, but yeah, this was just a sketch I did off to the side after I finished the story. I did a short story also based off of Cupcakes and Dice. This one inspired more by wrestling commentary. Of course, if you want to read along with me or voice one of the voices, it is in the content creation there.
Which characters are involved in this said story?
So the characters involved, I decided to bring in somebody I haven't done yet, or at least not as much. I have Suki as one of the commentators since it was wrestling. We also have Deathlight doing commentary. We have Tex Stallion bringing color commentary. And there's also a little side story between Commander Something and Circuit Main. And with that, Well, let's go ahead and.
Hold on, if you got Commander as a voice, see if he wants to hop in.
Well, it's only for a couple of lines, but yeah, Commander, I have you in there. Don't worry, it's good stuff. I'm sure you'll be happy with it.
Let's see how I do.
But he's way near the end, so if he does want to hop in, he's got plenty of time
Let's
to jump
make sure
in.
Suki's in the.
Suki, do you want to voice yourself?
Say no and run away. Oh man, what I just drank is starting to kick in. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh boy, here we go then. All right, well, might as well just get started and just stumble through this.
It's like an edible, but it's more potent because it's a drink.
All right, so let's start right at the beginning here. In the center of the bar, a pony and hippogriff sat across from each other at a long table. On both ends were a pile of Yeah, I really needed to grammar this up better. Were a pile of cupcakes of all sorts of colors and flavors, and between them, a set of dice and a cup. Both were staring at each other with the fierce intensity of two rivals ready to give their all. To the side sat a blue unicorn with white hair and glasses, along with a white unicorn with flaming blue mane, similar to a god of the underworld as portrayed by an evil rodent taking over the media world.
Back! Thank you once again, Toa's Instant VR Avatars. Whoa, hang on, I am losing my speed here. Where are their I have no clue what that word is.
Okay, so you were an Earth Pony, my bad.
Hold on, I'll do this. Thank you once again to Torakoi's Instant VR Avatars, where their motto is, we'll scare the crap out of any green unicorn that introduces us to a new concept and somehow has a model within a week.
Said Deathlight.
Oh.
I almost feel like there's a story there.
Said Suki, diverting his attention away for just a moment from the action.
Probably knowing the writer, he's probably been traumatized again by something.
Replied Deathlight before they both turned back to the table.
Anyways, we're now on our third hour of what could possibly be the only describable, what could only be describable as a bowl of cupcakes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Both sides have traded blows, and we've been trying to track what caused this amazing match to begin with. We should have details soon, but first, a play-by-play.
And almost as if by magic, a computer monitor near them flickered to life with the same scene of the two amongst a pile of cupcakes. This time, one pile of cupcakes were much larger, and the hippogriff was shaking the cup with dice violently. Suki jumped in with an excited response.
Now this is where things could have turned south, and the whole game would be over. Running had a massive share of the goods and was ready to clinch the win when Lumi played a risky move, betting her share on a triple gamble.
And suddenly the cup was slammed down and three of the dice all contained snake eyes.
And you can see she got the magic eye combo. Last seen when Donut Joe and Pinkie Pie were playing for the Donut Tower of Gross.
Deathlight came back in as the image flickered to another scene with Running Tab now scooping up the dice in the cup.
Now here, this is the play of the game for me. Oh, bitch, I'm dying here.
Also, screw your Overwatch.
Anyone who's been one of these matches before knows that if this is a fumble, and this could cost her severely.
At the same time, the scene showed the cup missing a die as it rolled off and started to fall off the table.
But before that die could hit the ground, she swooped in and nabbed it into her cup and dropped them all on the table. Unfortunately, that did cost her a good fair shake of the dice, and she ended up rolling a complete bust. She still lost a few of the cups, but it was far better than a misroll.
As he takes a sip from his alcohol bottle.
Wow, that stuff must be hitting.
Even worse.
Something is hitting him hard, and I feel for him.
It's an edible. It's even worse because it's a drink more potent than a standard edible.
Oh my god. Okay,
Would you like someone to take over?
It's fine.
All right.
Yes, indeed. That's where the skills of many, many games come into play here. His movements were fluid and solid. Definitely the marks of a pro in their element.
That should have been her. All right, Suki chimed back in.
I'm Ron Burgundy, and fuck you.
Yeah, the next line's still Dookie.
Yeah.
Wait, is that still me?
Yeah, it's still yeah.
Okay, because that's definitely a separated paragraph. So yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it separated that way when I put it in from Word to the Google Doc.
Okay.
Oh, that's a page break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. However, you should not discount the young pluck of a younger, hungry contender. Before this contest even started, she already ate a solid tray of cinnamon rolls, and she was already eager to get more baked goods.
What's that?
Deathlight putting a hoof to his ear.
It appears we just arrived. You got too many big words in here that I don't understand.
Well, it's not my fault you decided to drop it. Not my fault you decided to drop an edible before you read.
Hey, I dropped it like an hour before the show started.
Still not my fault. Still not my fault.
Well, he argued
Also,
with
that's
the
the issue. It takes
postman
a
over the microphone.
All right, definitely. Do you need to? Do you
Might
want
as well
somebody?
let somebody else do this, or if we're gonna be here for a while.
All right, DM.
Sir, we have just received a correspondence from our reporter on how this match occurred. We go live to him now.
They both turn their heads to the left to see Tex sitting next to them, hooves together in front of him with a corny smile. Tech. Or, well, maybe he didn't want to join in on the talking.
I'll get it. Thank you, and as reported, I have dug deep to find out how this has occurred. As we have reported before, it appears we are dealing with an amount of 60 cupcakes. We say appears as no pony can get near the table without a hoof, claw, wing, or all three hitting them and knocking them away. Unfortunately, at the start, there were no delivery boxes or containers to indicate the source of these cupcakes. However, we were able to spot one unique among the bunch with a chili pepper on top. After research, these all came from the fourth generational equestrian world from a bakery known as Sugar Cube Corner.
Okay, this
Sugar
is...
Corner, you say? Fascinating.
Replied back Deathlight. He shuffled a few papers, looking them over.
I do see that due to her temperamental and reality-shifting nature, we do have important connections with a ancient pink swanu.
Honestly, she could change her name from time to time, apparently being a secret communication and supply hub for us really tickles her fancy. Last week, she was solid pink. Anyways, we were able to confirm she was the supply source of the cupcakes. As the orderer, we were unable to confirm.
A better
who
word
ordered
would have been
the-
client. Sorry.
Actually,
Sorry,
client would have been better, yeah.
Or you could have just
Not
done.
nitpick.
As for
Let's
the
not
order, we
nitpick
were
grammar right
not
now.
able to confirm who ordered it. Yeah. Apparently, it was not a note taped to the counter.
Really quite a riveting chain of events, and all we can do is thank them for the last few hours of entertainment as cupcakes keep trading hoof and claw.
Responded Suki as another dice roll was heard, and a caw of excitement filled the air as a few cupcakes get moved from one side of the table to another, and another. Oh, that was supposed to have the there.
That should have been.
And another exchange made. This looks like it could go on for several more hours with this kind of intensity.
And of
Truly,
course,
and
yeah,
we'll be here for every moment until a winner is finally declared.
near the rooftop, a green unicorn sat on a balcony as a dragon flew up. So, you were able to deliver the note?
Yes, and the package was delivered. I still don't know how he convinced her to not use packing boxes.
The dragon replied. Well, the Pink Panther does always love a good prank, smirked the green unicorn.
Actually, I think she's now the Scarlet Pinkernickel.
Huh. Huh. Well, anyway, I better take advantage while I can. See you at Gridania?
Sure, I'll bring my paladin. Let's go to the moon.
Take me to the
Thank you,
moon.
everybody. Thank you.
It was rough, but we got through it.
It was rough
It
for
was
many.
pretty good, Circuit. I'm sorry about the interruption earlier. It's just client made more sense in that.
Dude, it's okay. Everybody's interrupting. I'm just glad that that got a giggle out of Pinkernickel. That one took a second.
14 thing or World of Warcraft thing?
Final Fantasy 14. Gridania is one of the city-states, and the whole point
I
of
had
the
a
new
feeling.
expansion is to go to the moon. So I figured it'd be a good reason why the hell would Circuit cause such a cacophony down there. Keep everybody distracted so we can play.
Also, the scary Circuit, I hopped in on him, and he didn't know I had a VTuber that I could easily convert into a VR chat.
Good thing I jumped in when I did, because Deathlight had some technical difficulties.
You mean he's probably seeing two of everything now, right?
No, I got a warm, fuzzy feeling. I can't feel my hands. Everything's great.
Okay, all right. So there's an apology. I apologize, Commander. Something I really wanted to include you in the story. I thought you would at least be okay with being referenced for 14. I guess I was wrong on that one. So my bad on not doing the proper research for a writer.
No, his thing. We'll go along with it.
All right. In any case, now it's time to do the random draw. Oh, Coldust is here. Hi, Coldust.
Hi. A while as Coldust disappeared.
So
You're right on time, by the way.
Yep,
I am?
You're here for the challenge of next week.
Oh no, I better go.
No,
Yeah,
you
better get running.
No, but before you do, chat room, I ask you all, what should challenge for next week be? It could be anything of your choosing. It could be holiday related, especially since we are literally in the middle of the holidays. It could be something completely different. Dragon! We already have Dragon! Everybody gets one choice, one to put in there. It's all random drawn. So even if you think it's stupid, we're going to take it anyway. And I still gotta wait for people to catch up because of internet things.
Dream lag.
Yep.
Thank goodness for Discord chat.
So, Candy Cane, how not to Lego.
Ooh, how not to Lego's fun.
Lumi's birthday. Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, right. That is coming up.
I brought that up last week.
You did. You absolutely did bring it up last week.
How many of us remembered?
I did.
Well, that's why I used Lumi as the art inspiration there, too.
When is her birthday exactly? Because I was thinking of writing something up.
When do you feel like her birthday is?
It's between, this is just trying to remember it, it's between this Monday and the 20th, because we made her about a year ago.
Oh, that's helpful. But no, honestly, maybe we should just make it something subjective for the moment, like maybe the second Monday of December.
Oh yeah, that 20th, you'll be at another convention, and Paul will have to fill in.
Yeah, so yeah, we might just do second Monday of the month of the month.
Well, at least we have the birthday month.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like we don't have any other entries unless anybody else wants to quickly throw in. All right, and randomize. How not to Lego.
Yay!
Yes.
Lego my ego.
Next week's challenge, how not to Lego.
You cooked the Lego.
And we also have the protest initiative challenge.
Card.
Card?
Just card?
Card.
Oh, right! The Christmas card!
Card!
Boy.
Card!
Card. Now this
You get
could be.
Equestria.
This could be a card, as in a Christmas card. This could also be a trading card. This could also be, I don't know, what other
Business
kind of
card.
cards there are?
Could be a
Business
business card. Yeah.
Do you want to draw what you think Twilight Sparkle's credit card looks like?
Oh,
That'd be weird, but I guess you can.
I think her driver's license or
Make sure
license for Brony is very funny.
Make sure you use your actual credit card number in the drawing.
Yes, please do. We won't do anything wrong with it, maybe.
Card.